Hi, everyone. I am Ann Metcalf, and I am doing my Facebook chat on watermelon. This morning, I did a laughter yoga because it's National Watermelon Day. So, I may have been curious where's it grown? How many varieties? How has it changed? And we know, well, the likes of me grew up with watermelon with seeds in it. And now a lot of varieties don't have any. So let's just dive into the whole watermelon realm. I love watermelon. On hot days like this, it's perfect. It's got those electrolytes in it. It's refreshing. It's got a bit of sugar, that natural sugar that our body it knows uh, how to feed us. It's that uh, divine fruit made for these divine bodies. What can I say? So let's look at this. There's more to watermelon than what meets the slice. And this summer favorite has been around since the time of the pharaohs. Who knows if it was earlier because they found it um, in some of the tombs. And the roots reaching back to ancient Egypt and vines spreading across the globe, watermelon is not just a fruit, it's a living story of nature, culture, and human innovation. And now the brief history, it was cultivated for 5,000 years, originating in Africa's Kalahari Desert and first domesticated in ancient Egypt. Seeds have been found in King Tutankhamun's tomb, and images of various types were painted on temple walls. Hmm. The fruit then spread through the Mediterranean trade routes, reaching India, China, and Europe, eventually making its way to the Americas by the 16th century. And there are over 1,200 varieties. Whoa, how many do we get in the store? Oh, maybe one or two. And there's four main types. There's the seeded, which is the traditional, rich flavor. Seedless, most popular today. Yellow orange flesh, sweet and a honey-like flavor, and icebox, smaller, fridge-friendly. I haven't seen those before. Seedless watermelons were developed in the 20th century, not through genetic modification, but through careful crossbreeding and chromosome balance. While convenient and popular, they raise some thoughtful questions about natural design versus human intention and intervention. So the top producing countries, you've got China, by far the largest producer, Turkey, India, Brazil, and the United States. And the top states in the US are Florida, Georgia, Texas, and California, where it's nice and sunny. Now, are we playing with nature? Question for you. Seedless fruit can't reproduce on its own. It depends entirely on human care. While some see this as tampering with nature, others view it as a co creation, especially when done with respect for the Earth's intelligence. The seed is life. It holds memory, it holds story, it holds promise. When we plant it, we are in ceremony with the past and the future. And that's from indigenous teaching passed through seed keepers. Look deep into nature, and then you'll understand everything better. And that's by Albert Einstein. Lemons, I've noticed, some are full of seeds, and others you can't hard to find any. And limes, they have been altered, and that was done a number of years ago. And there's no seeds, certainly in the limes that I get in the store where I am on the Northwest Coast. So with all things, intention matters. Are we honoring the plant's purpose or reshaping it for profit and convenience? True innovation walks in reverence. So something to think about. Now, the health benefits of watermelon. Okay, it's 92% water, deeply hydrating. It's got lycopene, which supports heart health, and it may reduce cancer risk. There's citrulline, which boosts circulation and may reduce muscle soreness. Try that after a hike or a long day of gardening. It's rich in vitamin A, B6, C, potassium, and magnesium. Ooh, all really good vitamins to have. Cooling and anti-inflammatory, perfect for summer balance. Now, don't toss the rind. The white part of the rind contains citrulline and the green, the chlorophyll, great for energy and recovery. And a simple recipe, you take 1 or 2 cups of your the peeled green and chop it up for your blender to be able to do it without too much work. 1 cup of the red flesh, squeeze of lime and mint. Blend, strain, and sip. When I make it, I don't strain it. So it's more like a Slurpee or a smoothie. Um, and because it's thick and you want to eat it right away. Now, proper food combining. What's that got to do with watermelon? Lots. Watermelon digests fast. It's almost the fastest digesting of the fruit, and it's best eaten alone, not after meals, and not with other melons. It needs to be by itself. It's the loner when it comes to the digestion process. Combining it with fats, grains, or proteins like nuts, dairy, or toast can cause fermentation and bloating. Best time to eat first thing in the morning or is a mid-afternoon refresher. And so just something to think about. And quite often you'll find salad bars with the different melons, including watermelon and banana. Bananas need to be eaten on their own. Watermelon needs to be eaten on their own. They're not good partners in your digestive tract. The gut buddies don't like that. So, and so just kind of for fun, I found out that in Japan, they've been growing square watermelon. They use a mold and they're a visual novelty, but they're harvested before ripening. And so they're not eaten. It's just another example of form versus function in our evolving relationship with food. So, have you ever tried yellow watermelon? I think I've had it once. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. And do you eat the rind? And what are your thoughts on seedless fruit? Is it convenience or is there a concern? Thinking of long term, and the seedless need the human for it to grow. So, just something for you to think about. I've got the watermelon recipe or something similar on my app, Authentic Sacred Design. You can always you just it's most of the things, the information is free on my app. I've got lots of recipes. I've got the Friday food gems, new recipes that come out every Friday. And so I welcome you to just do your own research, be your own guru, look after your body, and use muscle testing to see if that food is right for you. We're all different. We've got the same sort of form in the gut microbiome, but everybody's a little bit different. Why some people can eat a red apple and not a green apple, or whatever. So listen to your body. It is divinely designed, and we have that intuition. We have that knowing, that deep knowing, how to look after our body. And so I challenge you to do that, because we can live a long time, way longer than what we're living now. And I, for one, I want to be one of those. Maybe I could be one of those 120. I know somebody who wants to be part of the 200 club, you know? And if we eat properly, sleep well, go to bed at a decent time, exercise, and practice laughter yoga, and reduce the negativity, reduce the criticism. There's so much going on in the world today, and we just need to send love, loving light, so that we can share that loving energy. It's a frequency. And there's lots of changes coming up. And are you going to be like a river and flow with those changes? Or have that be, well, you can be a rock and have the water go around you and say, okay, thank you, water. and sent it on its way. Or a barricade. Anyway, thanks for listening. And check out all the different watermelon varieties. And if you live in different parts of the world, I'd love to hear what kind of watermelon you've got growing and being served in your country. Let me know. Thank you. Until next time, much love.